There's a saying in recovery, and it goes like this: play the tape all the way through. And I'll get into what that means if you've never heard of that, but if you're in recovery, I'm pretty sure you've heard that phrase before. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sobriety and Sober. I woke up sober this morning because I went to bed sober last night, and I haven't done my days in a while, my consecutive sobriety days, or consecutive days of sobriety. I have to do that in my next video because now I'm curious. My wife is home. Yes, my wife came home today. They put her on some new medication. She did the whole stress test and all that stuff while she was there, and all that was good. They got her blood pressure back down, and they put her on some new medication. I cannot remember the name of it, but she still takes her lisinopril daily, which I take too. I take lisinopril. But they put her on this medication, and she only takes it if her blood pressure reaches a certain level, and I think it's 180 over anything. But again, I can't remember the name of it, but I'm so glad she's home. When you can tell she's home, because none of the puppies are in here with me. They're all with mommy in the bed. So it is late at night here, and this late at night may soon be my morning, because it looks like I may be moving to night shift, 11 to 7:30, which I'm a night owl anyway. That's fine. So let's get into the topic, the play the tape all the way through. And what sparked this idea for this video was my wife being in the hospital and me being home by myself, and what could happen in a situation like that. And I've been, over 3.5 years sober, so it wasn't an issue. But for somebody who is in early sobriety or early recovery, it could be. And it could be for somebody who's in later stages of recovery, somebody that finds themselves alone, that gets that addiction talking to you and starts messing with your head, saying, you got the house to yourself. Your wife is definitely not coming home. She's in the hospital. You can go get you a 6-pack and just chill, just relax tonight. You'll be fine. Nobody's going to know. That's the kind of things addiction tells you. And addiction doesn't want you to play that tape all the way through. So play it. Stop and think. I'm sober right now. I'm doing well right now. Things are getting better right now. All the stuff I lost in active addiction, maybe you're starting to slowly get some of that back. You got a job, you got responsibilities, you're starting to gain trust back from people that you had lost their trust. Well, then you find yourself in a situation where you could. Just think about what would happen a couple weeks from now. What that little talk in your head, addiction playing with your mind, telling you everything's going to be all right. What could happen in a couple weeks? What could happen in a month? All that could be gone. All that new job, all the respect that you're gaining, the trust that you're getting back, whatever, if you're starting to get material things back. And I know material things are not super important, but it is kind of nice to start getting things back that you lost during your active addiction. Maybe you just got another car, and it feels good to be able to drive again, to go somewhere you want to go when you want to go, and not have to rely on somebody else to take you, or an Uber or something like that. It's freedom. So just think about losing all that for that one moment of what you would think in your mind is telling you of relaxation, of just taking a break or just one more time. I got the house to myself. I'm not going to leave. I'm not going anywhere. Who am I going to hurt? Come on. Now, one thing that I do not have a problem with is sharing how bad my addiction was and the damage that I did, not only to myself, but to my family and friends and finances. I did a lot of damage, especially to myself. But it's very important that I not forget that. Every time, I start feeling, if I start feeling a little down or just a little frustrated or something, just a quick jog down memory lane of how bad I used to be and how good I feel now and how good you'll feel once you give sobriety a try. Start going to bed sober, waking up sober, putting some of them days together, stringing them together, man. It gets easier and it gets easier and it gets easier. And I'm going to say this, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. When my wife was in the hospital, it never crossed my mind. I never once thought, tonight be a good night. I could go get a 6-pack, or I could get this, or I could anything, fill in the blank. And it just never crossed my mind. And that is the power of sobriety. I always talk about how powerful addiction is. Well, sobriety is just as powerful if you let it. And the longer you do it, the longer you go to bed sober, and the longer you wake up sober, it gets easier. Now, is it ever going to go away? No, it's never going to go away, but it gets a hell of a lot easier. That I do promise. And gets a lot more interesting as far as life, because life is beautiful. I mean, just every day being sober, waking up not sick, not withdrawing, not looking at the time going, Lord, the liquor store doesn't open for 2 hours. Not sitting in a parking lot at a liquor store down in a quarter pint of vodka and having your body trying to reject it, but yet you're trying to get it in your system to stop the withdrawals. And all that goes away. It goes away. So that one moment of, I got this, I can do it one more time. Who's gonna know? Who am I hurting? Play that tape, man. Play the tape to the end and look at where it could take you, where you could end up. You could lose everything that you've gained. And one of the worst things to me personally is the respect and the trust that I've now earned and gained from being clean and sober, because my wife didn't worry about me at all. When I was door dashing and was in the car by myself and gone for hours and hours at a time, she didn't have to worry. She knew better. She knew how strong my sobriety is and how much I value and how much respect I give to addiction, because I know for a fact that one moment of weakness, one moment of letting addiction in, saying, come on, I could lose everything. It could all come tumbling down. And I've said this in a video too, I had some time sober. It wasn't very long, a couple weeks, maybe. And I lost those couple of weeks over a little 99-cent grape vodka. And it was a couple of years before I even tried again. So think about that too. If you're in early sobriety, or you've got some years, just think what that one drink, whatever your drug of choice was, you could lose it all that, and you may not try again for years, and you may not have the opportunity to try again. So keep that in mind. So yes, play that tape all the way through. Think about what could happen at the end, and go to bed sober, guys. It's a lot better. Life is a lot easier. It's a hell of a lot more fun and a hell of a lot less stressful if you go to bed sober and wake up sober. You guys have a beautiful, wonderful, blessed Saturday. I think today or tomorrow, Saturday, I think I'm gonna make a video showing those Mercury dimes. And I also want to bring up the website on my other phone and start showing you guys this K2 bullion exchange. I'm telling you, their prices are just crazy. And you get 2% off your first gold back purchase. So yeah, I'm excited. I'd like to get some stuff from them, but I can't afford an ounce of gold right now. But they have silver, and just check out K2bullionexchange.com. You guys have a beautiful day. I'll see you in the next video.